and then create that. So go to measures, say new measure, give it the name staff color, and we'll say staff color, shift enter. So we want to see if the color is greater than 0, let it be green, else color it red. So we say if the variance is greater than or equal to 0, comma, color it green, else we'll say color it red. So let's bring out a table to test it. This is our charts. Ctrl C, Ctrl V. We just change this to a table. So change it to a matrix table. And in this matrix table, we'll drag the staff color and add it here. So we can see green, red, green, green. Let's change this small letter O here. Okay. Let's remove this filter. So let's just zoom in. If we zoom into this and we come down here, for the entire year, we can see Adi is green, Bola is green, Chioma is green, and Danladi is red. If we check for the month of December, they are all green, green. So that's the if, and that is how it works. Now, if we want to apply that in the particular chart, what we need to do, we need to come to the formatting option, then we come to the columns. Now, where we have the colors, we want to use a conditional format. Click on the FX, and instead of using rules, in this case we're using a field value. And what is the field value? It's called staff colors. It's in measures, so we just click on staff color and we say okay. So we can see now the chart here is being controlled by colors. Click on each of the months, you can see all red, all green, and we have it this way. We're using conditional formatting to control the colors. Now let's change the colors to be our client colors. We go back to the staff color. So we want to say if it is positive, let it be the dark color. So we come here and we replace the green with the dark color. Remove the space. Else, replace it with the light grayish color. And we come here and we replace it with this. When we press enter, the color codes will change. So this represents positive performance, this represents negative performance. Let's change this color to orange and let's see how that will appear. So for the markers, come to the color for the markers and we use the orange color. Okay, so we have this exactly the way we want. Now the next thing we want the top performer to be highlighted. So we get to staff color. That's where we need to modify this now. Okay, so shift enter. Let's create a variable and we'll just call it max, that is maximum color equals, for the variable maximum color, we want to look for the maximum and we want to clear all the filters from the salesperson's column. We'll close it and we want to compare this using the variance. So this entire block of code is saying the column called salesperson in a table called clean, check for the person with the highest value and save it in a variable called maximum color. Now we create another variable, call this variable check, and this variable will be equals. So this variable, let's just rewrite it now that we understand the if. So if our variance is equal to maximum color, if it is true, then paint it the color, which is the dark color. Else, we paint it the other color. When we close the brackets, so we go down and then we say, let's return the value called check. Press enter. The first block of code says go through the salesperson column in the table called clean and look for the salesperson with the highest variance and save that value in a variable called MAXX column. Then in the second part, we now created another variable called check. It will now check if the variance is equal to the maximum color. So whenever it's equal to the highest value, give it a color, either the dark blue or the green. In this case, we say the dark blue. But if it is not, give it another color, which is the gray color. Now, if we press enter and then we come to this, we can see that's exactly what we have here. So it's saying that in terms of variance in the month of January, that Bola is the highest. Remove the filter and look at it for the entire year, we can see that Chioma is the highest. She has this particular value, and we can see the reference here. So if we check for January, if we check for February, if we check for March. So what we have done here, we have combined this chart and this chart to create this particular chart, and it's giving us the exact representation that we want based on the first part of our analysis. So I just want to show us this. Remember, by the end of this class, we should be able to build this, and we should be able to build this second one also for each of the staff. We'll continue with this.